Hey, there we are. Hello, my name is Guerric. Today we're sampling 1836 by some John Borer pseudonym. I forget which one.
Eddie Robbins.
Is it Eddie Robbins? There we go. uh, and win some games. We are joined by Evelyn,
Hello.
Xander,
Pew 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 pew.
Pat,
Hello.
and Lily.
Howdy, howdy.
My brain almost said Joey there. It's the E sound at the end, or the Y sound, but you know what I mean. Anyway.
I know. I'm effectively Joey. It's fine.
Yeah. It's part of your journey toward being Joe, right?
Yeah, that's fair. I gotta stop at Joey and then I get to Joe, right? There we go.
This is a bunch of weird in-jokes that nobody on stream actually understands. Anyway.
Joey's watching stream. He gets it.
Anyway, we're gonna teach Xander and Pat how to play this real quick because it's been a while for both of them, and then we are going to dive in. This is a Winsome 18XX, so it is basically 1830 with some weird twists. The weird twists in this one are that it takes place in Ohio. No, the weird.
That's weird enough.
I mean, that's weird.
Right.
That's weird.
The main weird twist is that there are these early railroads, these minor companies, and the way they work is we will begin the game with an auction to acquire all 10 of them. The auction will start with whoever has priority deal. They can start the bidding at $0. All bids must be in multiples of 10, which is very annoying. And then whoever won the minor railroad chooses the next one to put up to auction and begins it.
Does the bid go into the treasury?
The bid does not go into the treasury.
Okay.
The bid is just for the purpose of acquiring it.
Gotcha.
Right? I'm not lying?
That is correct.
Yeah,
That's sort of what I read in the. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
what I glanced over. Yeah.
Joe, this is not the Clee I was promised. More in jokes for nobody to understand. All right. Playing through my teach. The way the minor companies operate is at the start of the game, after auctioning them off, we will have 3 operating rounds before going into a stock round. During each of those operating rounds, the minor companies will operate in number order. The way they work is they can lay up to 2 pieces of yellow track. For every piece of yellow track they do not lay, they get $5 into their treasury. They come with an inherent 2 train that cannot be transferred in any way. If something would happen that would cause it to be transferred, it just goes away. And then they can have up to 3 trains by default and down to 2 trains if we hit the 5s. Any questions so far?
Nope. Sounds good.
Also worth mentioning is they half pay. They do not full pay. After the 3 initial operating rounds, we have a stock round. We can open companies as normal. And what changes now is we'll go back to normal 1830 operating to stock round numbers. The major companies will operate before the minor companies. And at the start of a major company's turn, they can purchase a minor company for $100 from the major company's treasury to the owner of the minor company. Okay? And when they do so, they will acquire all cash in the minor company's treasury, any trains except for the inherent 2 train that the company may have, and they have the chance of swapping out the token location that the minor has with one of their own. Any questions?
Does the owner of the minor have to agree to that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, great question.
How much did it cost you to do it again? Sorry.
$100.
And that just goes right to the bank and it disappears, and then you.
No, it goes to the player.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
So-
like having privates. You're buying it
Yeah, it's
in.
like buying in the private. Yep.
Yeah. And that's like 90% of the game. The miners die when the 6s are hit, if the 6s are hit, which is not a guarantee. Worth mentioning, there's an extra 5 train. Nobody knows why.
Mm-hmm.
To make
These,
the 6s harder to hit.
yeah. These off-boards are only worth money for the major company that has a home base in them. They can be ran to by anything else for $0 if you just need a stop for the purposes of a legal route. But they're only worth 40 for the person that starts there. That's the funny rule that I always like to bother Joe about remembering because it's so stupid and unimportant.
No, I'm gonna run to all the other off boards just surrendering money just to make a point.
And I think that's basically everything. Did I miss any major rules? I don't think so.
It seems
Yeah, I think you covered
about
it all.
right.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, it's coming back to me.
I'll point out that at 5 players we start with 240 and the cert limit is 8. I will point out that the stock market is very flat, and I don't know. We can just play the game now.
Evelyn, put something up to auction.
Put something up to auction already?
Already.
The miners can lay tracks off them.
Also,
Also, I need to go back. CJ Smith, thank you so much for
I
13
never
months.
know what the right answer is.
You finally played your copy. That's exciting. How'd you like it?
Well, the valuations are going to be even like we've never gotten the valuations of these miners right, and
Well-
we're doing it at a different player count now.
I can tell you
Oh,
for
yeah.
a fact
Xander has
that
to.
at this point, if you didn't buy a company, you can't par a company, so nothing matters.
Neat.
It's all about running good low companies.
I think we are going to par. Let's par 8.
Oh, 8.
And
My
what are the?
favorite city.
Beautiful A.
What's the minimum bid again? 20.
$0.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 0.
Zero. I'm
Sounds about right for Cleveland.
I'm gonna
Hey!
I'm gonna go with 30. I'm gonna go with 30. I don't have a thing to put in there.
Oh yeah, this predates us using those. I could spawn them, I guess.
Or we could just yell at each other.
We just go with the old school.
Yelling? My favorite.
Like how Guerric's ignoring us and still collecting the folder.
Oh, of course he is.
No, I'm spawning.
Even if we don't
Doesn't
use them,
Listen to me.
whatever.
Y'all assume that I think Guerric listens to me. Funny.
40?
This
I'll say
is-
40.
This is hilarious how much larger this is than the tiny little widget.
Yeah, apparently we mostly play in mods that are smaller than this.
Jesus.
All right, Xander.
Overcompensating?
Should we call you Zandingo from now on?
I was seeing how big it would go. It's pretty big.
I don't remember what the good companies are. I'm just gonna pass.
8's not traditionally one of them, but I don't know. Most
I want
of these
to
have
go 45, but I'm not allowed, so I'll go 50.
right. If you could, this auction is so goofy being stuck in 10s, because so often going to 5s or 1s would be a huge difference.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
so
gonna-
the 8 is still important just because it has the ability to guaranteed get a 2 train.
Yeah.
But it's not great on its own. It's worth
How
more
much money
than,
does the
like,
company
nothing.
start with? Sorry. 0?
Yeah.
Start
Nothing?
with 240.
It starts with
What?
0. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts with
What
0.
is this blasphemous number?
Oh, sorry. I said 50, and then I immediately typed in the number I wanted it to be, which is not 50.
We don't understand. It doesn't end in 0. It's not a number. We don't want it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm trying to remember because it's been so long since we played this. So our thinking was that overbidding was death, but underbidding is also death.
It's I feel like my memory of this is just that, like, one player can't be allowed to get good combos.
Right.
Really what it is more than anything else.
I'll pass. I don't want it.
Let me see here. If I pass, does Xander police this up to 60.
I'll say he shouldn't.
I mean, yeah.
And that is all I will say.
Well, my thing is also like
Um,
the last time we played this, we had way more, like, a lot more money. I don't know. I feel there's more money in the game, but it feels like going up to like 60. That's like a quarter of the total money we have.
Yeah, arguably players don't start with enough cash in 4-player. In 5-player, it's brutal.
Yeah,
Chicken
I
Barf.
I don't know. I was just
Great name. It's 1830.
just go at a flat
Lily's right. It's
valuation of
1830.
What it gives you back, it will get
1830 is the
60
GOAT.
back.
It's just so good.
This might be wrong, but I will do 60. And if someone else takes it at 70, then they can have it, buddy. Oh, I put that into Xander's calculator.
I
So
thought
it
I was
is-
supposed to pretend to be blue.
it
You're not
is
supposed to pretend to
very-
be yellow.
I'm always yellow. All right, looks like Xander's out.
Okay.
Lily, what are you doing?
You can have it.
Oh, okay.
I bluntly said if you go to 60, I'm probably out.
There's a
That's
probably in that sentence.
all right.
Fair! Fair, and I hate it.
Now
Now
I
what?
Now what's she doing?
I continue to have choices, which was unexpected.
One day I'll play 22.
I think.
Wait, there are choices in my 18XX game? I don't like it.
Yeah, it feels like a mistake that there are choices.
I just want to press the A button over and over again and just let the game play itself. Not too much to ask in my board games.
Maybe.
Just go on Board Game Arena and you can replicate that real easy.
41 is pretty great, CJ. 41 is pretty great.
think...
89 is very good. I didn't like it when I first started playing 18XX. As I
Whatever.
got better,
Let's
I
just-
started liking it
Let's
more.
just be silly. I'm gonna take.
I'd
or
still rather play
take-
30 every day
I'm
of the week,
gonna
though.
bid or start the bid on number 6.
Oh no. Number 6.
And we're gonna start the bid at 60.
That's way over here. Okay.
I don't understand what this meme is, but I'm not
feels like
not
that's
here
in the
for
middle
it.
of nowhere. But I guess you can lay 2 tiles.
I mean, Cheesecake's pretty rad.
To hit
This
7.
this 6/7 ends up being semi-important. It's not as good as like what's happening in the middle though.
Yeah.
6 is pretty important.
It's not as important as the 10 though. That's what I'm saying.
No, but 10 is the most important. That's like 6 is like one of the second most important ones.
Yeah, I'd say
I would
6
agree
and
with that.
7. 6 and 7 are the best after 10 probably.
Yeah.
I would agree with all of these statements. And I hate it.
70.
You had 30, but you traded it. Hard game outside of cons to get to the table.
Oh,
I'm very
it's me.
fortunate.
Sorry.
It
It's me. Oh no, it's not me.
No, it's me, I'm thinking.
I think it
Xander, I'm gonna.
is easier
Oh yeah, I need to bring my thing back out, don't I?
I think
Maybe
it's
you
easier
want-
to
or you can
table-
just yell.
table and people give it credit
Alright,
for.
I'm an old man. Can you yell?
With
No,
an
I'm gonna pass on this one.
with an experienced group of 3 or 4, it can be a weeknight game pretty easily. At 6 players, it's
Lily?
too long for a
I'll
weeknight,
go to 80 and hate it.
but it takes time to get there, no doubt. I mostly,
Alright, Guerric, stop talking to chat and get back in the game.
but they're so nice.
And we're jerks. I know.
Current bid's 80, right?
Correct.
Sure, if it is 80,
Yeah, I'm out.
I will pass at 80, and I think Xander probably should take it to 90.
Ah, yes, I'm
finishing
gonna
my
pass,
thoughts.
but you should do the work.
I don't think 30
No,
is
Xander doesn't have
meaningfully
one yet
longer
in the six.
than 89.
Yeah,
I think any group that can play 89 in a weeknight can play 30 in a weeknight.
Just saying.
I-
I'm
30 will be a little
Are
longer,
you saying
like an
that
extra
I
30 to 60 minutes longer.
this one out
but
and intentionally started it
The
and I
the
just
the experiences,
my
like
opponent?
even that's probably not
I
accurate.
don't
Like
know, that's
same
not-
time or 30 minutes longer.
Sorry, I'm gonna goofy mood apparently.
I should listen to the auction and shouldn't just
It's
like
already,
ramble
what, a
here.
third of the money. We don't have a lot of money.
I wouldn't recommend it. You should just keep going. How am I doing here?
I feel so manipulated.
No matter
Being
what you do,
He's
you're gonna be
gaslit.
manipulated from some side. Oh, I'm sorry, Xander.
Objectively, 90 is probably too much, but 85 would feel so good.
Oh no!
We should really try $5 increments sometime. It's so it would make such a
really.
big difference.
That's Lily's.
Unless Pat wants to.
I'm already
Oh,
out.
you already
Can't.
passed.
You already passed. It's just
Oh.
me.
Hey, look at that.
80. 80. It's a pun.
Classic.
What you doing, Lily?
think-
Well,
If I'm being serious, I think these are mostly going for a little more than they should. I think people are bidding like a 4-player meta. That's part of the reason I'm not bidding.
I'm gonna put for a whole $10.
Good night.
See, $10.
$20. Four is not amazing, but it's worth $20.
What is this? Wait, all of a sudden everything's $60. What?
She has a plan. She's going for it.
I bid what I think it's worth.
I just
That's-
have fun yelling numbers and seeing what
That's
happens.
the other thing with these $10 increments. Like, if I bid it below what it's worth, then
The next person bids what
I-
it's worth, and then
yeah.
yeah, it's a weird one.
All right. Pat, you doing
Yeah,
anything?
Just to give up half my money. Or not half, a
A
third.
third. A third.
A third.
But four's in the middle of everything. It's between
know,
the
that's
best
why
three
I'm debating
companies.
doing it.
So
That's
like
Four-
that makes
why
it
I'm
good,
debating.
right?
4 would be great if it were 10.
True.
Legitimately, it is one of the better companies.
The small companies, their power is that they get to lay 2 track
I think we're already got like
Two yellow
so many
track.
Good...
if they want, and if they don't, they take $5 for every track they don't lay.
I'm just so like my mind is just like, what if I overspend on?
What if you just don't get a minor?
And then the other side is, yes, what if I don't end up with a minor at all?
Yeah, I know.
I don't think there's a mechanism
no.
for earning money until you have a minor, though.
Hey, Silent Echo, thanks so much for the 7 months.
Although
Like,
I don't
just-
know, there's a world where I won't get at least one.
I feel like if you don't come out of this, if everyone doesn't come out of this with exactly 2, we have
Massively
really
messed up.
Yeah.
But I've also
Oh.
discovered a 5-player game, don't everybody float one company. It's a terrible decision and ends poorly for everyone.
No, do not float each other's boats in this game. It is a mistake. Oh my!
80.
All right.
Spicy, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out of that. No way.
I feel like just turning them over makes a lot of sense for this kind of auction.
It does.
Yeah, let's just do that. All right, Xander, what are you doing?
I'm gonna.
Only they should be allowed to play.
Yeah, that feels correct.
Yep. 80 didn't feel bad, but
Now par the 10. Par the 10 and bid 160.
I like
Let's
how you made
overpay
the
it.
blue slightly smaller than the rest of them.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that.
If I bid 160 on the 10, I don't think I'd even get it. Someone would overbid that in a heartbeat.
But then you forced other people to spend that much.
Soften them. I think
I
that's
don't
a
even
trap.
hate that as a strategy, honestly.
I don't think I can
Because
answer
if you
that
get
question
410,
safely.
then you don't care that you don't have money.
True. Is it bad that I'm debating that now?
It's
in
what
your head,
I would
Pat.
do in
She's
your
in your
seat.
head.
I'm gonna fuck it. 160. No, I'm gonna do 100 though. I'm not gonna do 160. I'm gonna do 100.
I don't know why I winked with my bad eye there. I wink with my right so much easier.
I never think 10 is worth it, and I'm almost usually wrong.
I wouldn't bat an eye at this bid in 4-player, but at 5-player. I'm thinking for a minute.
Well,
Dangerous.
that's your problem right there.
It's true. It's true. I can't deny that. If I'm going for 2 companies, 10 is good, but it isn't the be-all, end-all. It kind of is, actually. I'd have 130 left over. I'm not going to get it at 110 is the thing. Evelyn being Evelyn, she probably bids it up to 120. Or talks Xander into doing it. And I low-key like the 7 more than the 10 in many cases.
So I decided to say screw it to the YouTube algorithm. Now I'm listening to this song on repeat.
Perfect.
No robot controls me. Just a quick break.
I think a robot does control me. I think it's called my phone.
I'll go 120.
$130.
Ooh.
Y'all are all like crazy. I love it. Keep doing it.
I was hoping the 120 would ward somebody off.
I'm still happy if I get this at 130. That's fine.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just am saying everyone's crazy.
Are these backwards?
Um,
Yeah, these should be.
what else am I going to spend this money on?
It's not even
140.
bad for the table if I get it. 810 is not great. 140? Jeez.
So part of me now is like
160,
as-
160, 160.
no, as good as 410 would be. Having someone give up $140, something that doesn't have something to go with, we just can't let him get a good pair for it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a not good pair for 10?
10 is always good.
Pair.
I mean, one is
like the only possible option is 5.
well, one
That's it.
and 4 are like the obvious pairings with 10.
Yeah, but like 9 and 10 are still pretty cool. 3 and 10 are pretty cool. 2 and 10 are pretty cool.
They're slightly
like 7,
less
8, and 5 are like a little far away, but that's about it. And I've done stupid things with 5 before. Like that one time I drove it into the ground.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck it, 160. Someone wants it, they can have it.
Yay.
I'll have my 2 and I'll be happy.
Back to where we started.
I love that we've come full circle now.
I mean, I was gonna do 140 if Xander had passed, but
I'm quite content in my pass state. That's I'm happy here.
What are you doing, Guerric?
Sighing heavily.
you know what's funny is that this
Good.
could have been Evelyn's whole ploy to make me go 160. Then she can just go 170 because she has more money.
Is it worth it, or do you want to spend all of your money and have you be at 0 and just not have to do anything for the rest of this part?
I'd be happy if I get this if I have no money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 and 10's a pretty baller combination.
I'll have no money to par a company, so I'll be doing that for a little while. But I'd be happy.
To be fair, 240, which is our starting money, is too little to par a company already. So
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
already screwed.
Yeah, I mean, think this through. You're running 4 for 50 each time. You're running 10 for 60 each time. You're guaranteed to get a 2 train on the 10. Like, you can then fuck up the track however you decide you want to do so.
If you want to at all, you could just save your money like most people do.
Like withhold the whole thing.
Well, I mean, you
Just like
no,
pay
like
half
you.
and get $10 a round too.
Yeah, it's just getting the money
Oh,
every round
yeah,
instead of
yeah.
putting down track and messing that up.
I don't know. I did when
I have an idea of what I want to do. I don't think it's a good
I'm
idea, but I'm excited to try it.
characters out.
Oh
I
wait, no, it's a terrible idea. I'm not
I
going to do
could
that.
police this. If I do, I end up with 8, 10, probably $10 left, unless Xander decides to get silly.
I'm not crazy, Evelyn. Maybe.
Are you sure?
8, 10 is an acceptable combo. At least then I can let 8 run by itself the whole game, and then I could just power company into the 10 slot. I don't hate that, but it means I probably am not parring for a very long time. But I probably am able to buy a 3 train at some. Can I get 2 3 trains? That would be the mark of whether it makes sense to do it or not. I'm so late in the turn. Those 3s. You know what? I'm gonna do it just because I don't really feel like playing against Pat with 410. So
You know,
I'm
that's legit.
I'm gonna bid 170.
I'm not mad about it.
That's very legit.
I don't
It'd be
think you
so much
are
sweeter if you could bid 165, though.
so good.
I can't bid higher, so I pass as well.
Pass.
I just get it. Sweet.
Woo!
Love that for me.
All right, Evelyn, what are you making us bet on?
Let's see here. We already have Lily with the 6. Let's get the 7 in here while people still have money to make sure you don't get it.
That's
I
fair.
bid
I dislike your
$10.
way of thinking.
$10.
That's all she's got.
She has. Yeah, that's all she
That's
has.
what I know.
Everyone
All
pass quick. She'll have no
All
money
right.
left.
I want this.
Getting 7 for $10 would be
It would
the
make
best
up
thing
for
in the
getting
world.
We could just call it.
Yeah, I'd be done. I'm like, okay, game over.
All right, time to play route.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see the priorities here. I understand what's happening.
We'll go to 60 to start.
Pat?
I'm gonna let you guys who have no companies fight out for that one, because I don't think I'm gonna get it for anything at a decent price. Ads! I need to resub.
You should resub.
Use Prime.
How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. Guerric?
80.
Xander?
Pat, thank you for the 11 months.
You're welcome. Thank you for
90.
no ads.
I'll go to 100.
How does priority work coming out of the private auction?
Oh, that's a great question.
Isn't it whoever just won the last bid? Oh, wait, no, there's no priority. You just start with company 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, one goes, right?
No, you need something for the stock round. That eventually
Oh,
happens.
yeah. I think it's just whoever wins the last bid. I'm going to go with I'm right.
That sounds right.
Even though
Yeah,
it's probably.
purchasing the last early railroad receives priority.
Confident lying turns out to work sometimes. My family hates it because I will more confidently say things I have no idea about, and then like 20 seconds later, be like, "Yeah, I've got no fucking clue. I just said that to convince you."
It took a few years of me being in our relationship for me to realize you were just bullshitting, and I should ignore whatever you said confidently.
If I'm too confident, I have no idea what I'm talking
about. If you're too confident, I just let it go in one ear and out the other.
Because I'm probably lying at that point. It's when I start to stutter that I'm actually confident, but I don't think I am. Anyway, I'm at 100. Guerric, what you got?
I think this is probably worth the money.
Xander?
I will pass.
All right, Guerric, it's me and you. Let's go.
It sounded pretty confident. Are you lying?
Good night. Man,
Yes.
That $60 for the 8's starting to look real good.
Oh, it was a steal. But also, we overbid on this all the freaking time.
We really do.
Yeah, I mean, this is good. I don't know if it's
Joe is screaming into the void.
this good.
And at us.
Joe is screaming into the void.
Of us just overbidding.
Oh, gotcha.
He always complains that we overbid too much.
Every now and
But he
then I'll get a
loves-
comment on our 30 videos, and they're just like, holy shit, you guys bid way more on these privates than I do in my games of 30.
But it's so fun.
But you know what? In 30, I feel like we do have like some concept of what we're doing.
Yeah,
think-
yeah.
I have
mean,
no concept of money when it comes to this game. Like, you put this game in front of me, and I'm like, yes, no, let's do it.
I'm not going to claim to be an expert at like any 18xx game, but I know that we're roughly meta when it comes to 30.
But what are we in terms of bidding with this point right now? What are you doing?
I think you got to do the same thing I did. You got to jump on that bullet to make sure we don't have a bad game, Guerric.
It's not that bad. I'll be up in my corner, not doing anything. It'll be great.
I know the synergy is good. I don't know at what monetary threshold it stops being.
I don't think it's.
That's the thing. I don't
think
that
it's
synergy ever
$200
stops
good.
being good. I don't think synergy ever stops being good. I think it just gives you a runaway lead.
I mean, it stops being good if you spend too much in the auction.
There.
I can't help you with this decision because everything I say is going to sound like bullshit. So I'm just going to not say anything, but I need you to make one.
Just gonna get the 6-7. We're gonna let her get the Erie as if that really matters, but you know, in theory.
What are you talking about? I'm 100% going for B&O. Like, it's so far away. Why wouldn't I want that?
I like the 1.
Take the B&O. Don't actually pull in either of your privates. Just let them loop around forever.
I like the 2 and 3.
Run track.
Sounds
from-
great to me.
She gets this. She's down to. I don't love that I've been left to police. 130.
You left me to police, Pat. So
You
get
don't
no-
have to police. I'm just saying. I'll do 140.
See, it was a painless police.
That's not painless.
He knows the pain of real life, Evelyn. It's going to come sooner or later because he's doing this to me. You shouldn't have left the key in your door, Guerric. I can still get in now. Sorry, I'm in goof mode. Are you really gonna go up to 150?
Nah,
I
I'm
think he's
not.
talking himself into it.
Nah, I'm not.
Because if you
doing it.
talked yourself into it, I would have given it to you.
Yeah, I don't.
And there's no synergies left for 7.
Yeah. I mean, 7's good enough that it can be okay without a synergy, but I'm not convinced this is spend more than half my money.
I'm
Good.
not gonna lie, like a part of me was like, if I don't get 7, I'm going for 1 or a 9, and I'm just gonna like corner myself off and not even help 7. It'd be hilariously bad, but it'd be funny. And
I
I'd
mean,
do it.
Emu did that to me when he picked up 6 and I had 7, and I was just like, I don't even know what to do now.
Right, and that's why I'm not convinced the synergies are crazy, because there are things that can be done to screw with them.
Mhm.
Well, that's
All
I guess
right,
that's
my
really-
favorite company. Just kidding, but also not. Let's go with 5. $20.
It's so good. Man, you
But-
should have left it at 0. I could have bid on it.
Nope. Nope, Evelyn, I gotta take you out.
30.
40.
This is a real bad company for anyone at home. This is maybe the worst company.
5.
Guerric, whenever or whoever's flipping these over, whenever you flip mine over, don't change it from 20 because I will bid 20
Lily?
for the rest of it.
Did you flip yours over?
Yeah, because I can't
Well, it's at
bid higher
40
than
now.
20.
Oh. I was gonna say I didn't pass yet.
Don't
Xander, you
worry, even when you do
said
pass,
40,
my
right?
decision's already made for me. So I'm just saying, leave my token at 20, and if I can't bid, just flip me over. But I'll always bid 20, no matter what.
Hey, who zeroed out my calculator? So weird.
Not me. That's why I was looking at it.
I zeroed out all the calculators.
That's why I said it out loud. Don't do that to me anymore. Always gonna be 20. No
Did you
matter
bid,
what.
Xander?
I said 40, yes. And then it got
Oh, 1
deleted.
second. 40. There we go. I got 4 and 5. That doesn't.
It legitimately makes money.
Yeah, as I say, 5 seems gonna be. I'm gonna do 50. I don't think 5 is bad.
It's pretty bad.
It gets
Hope
like
you
one
make
decision,
it.
and that's to put a track to 8, and then it stops making decisions. And it's.
I know,
that's
but
it.
if I'm getting it for 50, it runs for 60. I mean,
Right,
I'm not
no,
mad at
it-
getting it for 50.
No,
it makes
no,
money,
no.
but
it's
it's
not
not
a terrible
good.
company. It's just not a good one.
When every other company's better, it's kind of terrible.
I mean,
It's
that's
also
fair.
it's also on the bottom threshold of getting the the second 2 train. It
I
doesn't.
think
It's not get. It's the one that doesn't get one. I think.
So yeah, it doesn't get one, unfortunately. I think really what it is, like if you're playing that game, you're starting with more money. You're probably trying to par the first company. You're probably taking the 4 slot and then just running the 5 to Cleveland for as long as you can.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. Like, it's a $30 per OR.
Yeah. And
Like,
then
that doesn't
eventually
feel bad.
eventually you get a 3 train and maybe like get to hit a dit over here or something.
A dit? I get a whole dit?
You can
Man,
get
eight
a,
is,
you can get
8 is
0
so
if you go
weird.
visit the PRR over here.
Oh, that sounds better. Yes. Forgot about that rule. I could also just run the 2-3 as a 2 train. I wouldn't even need to hit
Until it
this.
burns.
I run for the same.
The privates lose so much of their value as soon as the 4s are purchased.
I feel like that's like half the fun, though. Is just to make
I'm out.
everything burn.
Yeah. What you doing, Xander? Neato. All right, Xander and Guerric just get to run the rest of the auction.
Do they? I still have $110. They're going to be paying for these
Yeah,
if they don't.
I would have
They're
liked.
gonna be. Everything's going to now be $110.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess at
Yeah.
least that can police and y'all actually have to spend your money because you
That's
can't afford to
hilarious.
let them
But
get
I
a
will say 120 times 2 is 240. So if Pat always bids 110, you'll only have to spend half your money to get it.
which feels so good.
I was really
on
hoping
all of
Xander
these.
would bid up a little bit.
Guess we messed up, Garrick. Sorry.
Yeah, I was really hoping you'd police Pat a little bit there.
I would have just passed if he.
This is the game that pretty much just
Interesting.
lives or dies on whether or not the private auction gets fucked.
Yeah, no, it's the auction is too brittle. That's
We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do 110.
Jesus Christ, Pat. Just let him have it for one time.
That means I get 3, and I will not be upset.
Ugh. And
At this
then,
point, all of the decisions are terrible.
then the player who only gets 1, it just loses the game.
120.
Guaranteed dead seat. Ugh.
Yeah, that is yours for 120.
What? Overbid him? Come on. Dude, what's
Okay.
funny is Garrick just gets to pick the one that he wants and bid 120 now.
Well, he can bid 110 and make it a decision for Xander
True.
and just bid you out.
Dude, what this just feels like is I end up with 110 money, and then you guys end up with 0, 0, 10, 20, and I just have this huge cash lead. That's what this feels
But
like.
do
is what
you have?
happens.
But is your company's going to be enough to get you to a point where you can actually get a company? Is the question.
I mean, I have 4, which is going to run for 50, and it's going to run for 60. I don't think I'm in a horrible spot.
Oh, you're not in a horrible spot at all. I'm just
Yeah.
curious.
I feel like Guerric probably puts the 9 up for 120, and then Xander just gets 2-3. Both of you end up with like okay synergies.
The problem is the 2-3 synergy is a lot better than the 1-9 synergy. 1-9 is kind of just like 9
I'm
doesn't
here.
get boned. It's
Yeah.
not actually a synergy.
But you could hurt 10 with that and not run
It's
to it.
true. I can't remember if I've actually tried that or just threatened
Dreamt
it.
of it.
But it's
Now's the time.
Let the hate flow, Guerric.
It's always been inside you. Just let it out.
I'll put up the 3 for 120.
See, that's just rude.
I mean, you can overbid them. You get
We're
it.
doing the 1 and 3? I mean, Xander, if you overbid to 130 and then you just bid 110 on the next one, like it's still between you and Guerric, and then Guerric puts up the last one and you get first bid.
Yeah.
So you
I'm out of
can lock
priority.
you can lock Pat out of this with just 10.
Yeah, I'm out of priority position, unfortunately. Had the order been different, this could have been a very different auction at the end.
Yeah, I think that's what I have to do.
I was hoping Lily wouldn't.
No, you could
point
let me
that
get
out.
this.
I'm sorry. I want to make
Okay.
it interesting.
You'll still
for
have the
everyone.
priority, Xander, to grab. You could grab the next one at 110. You can grab
the
both
next
of
two
them at
at
110. Yeah. You could save money.
Although I'm not really sure what Garrick's doing with 1 and 3, but you know what? I mean, 1 and any of those numbers weren't working too hot either. I'm just here to cause shit, apparently.
Oh, what am I doing? I think I'm
mean,
gonna put this up for 110 as well.
I pass.
I feel like any play of this game just is somewhat nonsense, and you just have to accept that.
You're not wrong. In fact, you might be right.
That does happen every now.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, what happened? Evelyn, what's going on over there?
You can have it, Xander.
All right.
Huh. There it is. It popped back into existence.
So I grabbed it, and it just like looked like it was my whole screen because I picked it up right in front of the camera. Apparently. Scared
Oh,
the
should
shit
I
out of
pick it
me.
in front of the zone that like makes
I'm-
everything big?
I'm just grabbing number
Yeah.
2 for 120
Not for one.
Correct.
Why not do it
I
for
won't get
110?
because you put it
I
up.
have to bid. I would bid 110. He has to, because you put it up. I
Yeah.
bid 110.
Oh,
Garrick has to
gotcha,
bid
gotcha,
120.
gotcha.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But I also get priority, so maybe that matters. Who knows?
Could
Oh
be.
no, I'm last.
Okay. We have 3
That was a
ORs.
thing.
What's up?
Oh, I said, well, that was a thing.
Oh, yeah. That was a thing. We have 3 ORs. The number 1 is up first. Hi, I'm the number 1. I'll go ahead and lay that and lay that.
Fuck 9.
Yep. I'll run for 60. And be done. Number 2 is up. Number 2 will do something very similar.
You know, one day I want a game where one person is 1-2, the next person is 3-4, and there's like everyone has like the consecutive numbers. Just because I think that would be funny.
Okay, I'm done. Number 3.
Three doesn't have to lay track if you don't want to.
Yeah, you could just get $10.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get it started. Or I guess I could do. Or who has your Evelyn's gonna go up towards 8. I don't know.
I think the 3, if things run normally, the 3 is still guaranteed to get the last 2 train, even if it does lay track.
Yeah, because the 5 gets one, right?
You do 3 payouts of 50 gets you 75 in the company. You literally just need to hold back 1 track on one of the turns.
So how do you just go negative first before you take money? Oh, I guess we're not even running right now, right?
No, you run. You have a 2 train.
Oh, right. Okay. So it goes to 50 and then it pays 10, so it's at 40?
No, it
Or-
pays half.
Yeah,
Boom.
Okay. And then does it need to spend money for those tracks, I guess is the
No,
question.
that's what we've been saying. You gain money for not laying tracks.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't spend money for laying track.
It's a little backwards.
Yeah.
All right, 4 does that, and then 4 pays out for 50.
5.
Well, it's me again. 5 lays that and pays out for 60, and then gains $5.
Yep. 6.
oh my god, you guys, we are so close to perfect.
We were really close to perfect, but unfortunately, we did not quite make it.
I think you should run the 6 to 9.
Nice.
Are you trying to remember how to lay that optimally?
I mean, I know how to lay it optimally. It's this way.
Yeah.
I just was thinking, should I do it that way or should I be funny? But the answer is I should just do it that way. Running for 60. Let's pay out. And then 7's just gonna not lay track or run for 60 and then gain $10.
8.
8 is gonna not lay track, run for 60, and then gain $10.
9.
Weird.
Not a fan over here. Not a fan. I'm already annoyed. I was annoyed. Now I'm even more annoyed. Just annoyed.
9 is a really hard puzzle.
I mean, 9 just, it sucks in the early game, and then it is sometimes a really important location in the late game.
Games that run long, it is very important.
Do that. So many dits. So great. Runs for 30.
A whopping 40, you mean?
Oh, 40. Oh, it's a $30 gray tile. You're right.
Yeah.
40 whole dollars. Wow.
You sound
Good
so
for what?
happy.
Go us.
10.
10 pays 60 and then gains $10, or the other way around, but who cares?
All right, we do it again. Number 1 is just gonna run. Number 2 is just gonna run. They both get $10. Number 3 is up.
It's gonna lay 1 tile, run for 60, and take $5.
Number 4.
Sorry. It's going to take. I'm just gonna do them both. They're gonna take $10 and
Yeah.
run.
Yep. Number 6.
Can I buy a train?
Do you have the money?
Oh, I'm just shy. Never
Yeah.
mind. I thought I was gonna make it. Math is hard.
I'm just gonna pay out for 6 and 7.
Yep.
Are you gonna buy a train in 7?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Because I can.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do 8 and 10's turns together. They're both gonna do the things that they do.
Yeah, 9 will just run for its stupid $40 and take 10.
Sounds great. That takes us all the way through. We do it again. Number 1 is up. Number 1 can afford to lay track. I don't know how much it cares, but it'll do it anyway. It'll lay 1. I can afford to lay with both of them, but I'll do 1 more with this company. Then it pays out for its 50. I'm sorry, 60. And it buys a 2 train. The 2 is up. The 2 will lay last piece of track. Get a $5 for not laying a track. Run for 50. Buy a 2 train. Oh, I didn't spend money for 1. And that's probably just it. I don't think there's any reason to shuffle trains. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. 3.
3 runs for 60. Takes another 10 for not laying. Actually, you know what? It can save enough money for 2, right? Yeah, so it'll
Yeah. You get the last one.
slap that there for 5, and then buy that. So it pays 80 and gets $5. I think I did that right.
Did you remember to run?
Yes, that's
Yes,
how I had
okay.
enough money to buy a train.
Just making sure.
Yep.
4.
4 and 5 are done.
Okay.
Just
6.
6 is gonna pay out and then just take the $10.
7.
7 is going to be thankful that not y'all didn't decide to put down the 2 cities before I could get to them. Because there's only 2 cities out of the 3, and I got nervous for a second, even though I don't know why. All right, we're paying out for 110.
8.
8 is gonna lay. Oh god, I've got my TI rotations. Which of these dits? So- Is that might be that. Yeah, we'll do that.
I think we already screwed up.
Running now for. Wait, did a 3 hasn't been bought yet?
No.
60. We're running for 100. Pay half. Move on. 9.
Keeps running for 40 because so great.
So great.
And then gets 5 more for existing.
Yeah. You
Oh.
spent that. Yeah, there you go. 10.
10 is not gonna lay track. It's gonna get $10. It's gonna run for 120. Hang on 1 second. I need to think.
Unacceptable, but okay.
6, 20, 50, 60, 2, just shy. All right, I will stop there.
Okay. We are in a stock round.
is there a reason there's a New York tile? Is that just that's not used, right?
Oh, yeah, that shouldn't be there. I thought I deleted that from the mod. You're not going to toss the green one as well?
I didn't see it.
Imagine having money. None of us can float
Nope.
by ourselves.
We need 402? Dear Lord.
Yeah.
We're all doomed.
We're all doomed.
Want to reserve a company?
That's sort of what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, that is the option, yes.
There's a thought. Like, is there almost a world where I reserve NYC? That'd be hilarious.
I'll buy the Erie Presidency.
Yep.
Just steal that from Lily.
I told you I was going for B&O. I wasn't lying.
Okay, that's
I'm
me.
pretty confident that's the one I'm going to end up with.
Um,
We will see if that happens. Because I'm ending up with whatever's left.
Okay. What's the benefit to doing this? The benefit to doing this is I get to not get screwed on turn order when we do eventually float. Which does feel like the right answer. Yeah, I will go ahead and par NYC. Why not? Is it
Zandy?
on the charter?
I think I will do the CNO since all my nonsense is.
You don't
Oh
need
my
to grab
goodness,
charters.
What just happened? It told me not to grab the charter. That's what happened. Don't grab the charter, dingus. You can't even run a company yet on your own. What are you thinking?
Mhm.
We
Alright,
can't
then
trust you with the shares, let alone a
Yeah.
charter.
I'm gonna par CNO then. Not CNO, what am I saying? PRR. Oh, fix it.
Y'all, I'm freaking psychic. What
You're
did
psychic.
I tell you?
It's funny. I like BNO more than PRR, so this is interesting.
I am goddamn psychic. Anyway, I'm done.
That is pretty great.
I will take my shares. Please and thank you. Oh, I was hoping I put the top on, they'll just like slowly fall over.
All right, I pass.
I pass.
Xander passes.
I pass.
Yeah,
Yes.
Pat.
I pass.
Lily?
I'll also pass.
Okay, priority stays where it is. Nothing changes. We have one OR. None of the majors are floated, so we go straight to the minors, starting with number 1. Number 1 will just run for 60 and gain its $10. Number 2 will run for more than 60. It'll run for 100. And it'll gain its $10. 1 and 2 are done. On to 3.
Runs for 110 and takes $10.
Four.
They both take and pay out 50 and 60.
Yep. 6.
Pays that 10 and takes 10.
7.
Pays that 110.
8.
8's gonna steal both of the sharps.
Fun.
Good job, 8.
Right?
Not upset with that.
I don't think you would be, but
Not
It's
upset with
good.
that.
it's good for me.
Oh, 100%. It's also good for me, so I'm not upset with that.
Yep. 100, pay half. Buy over a 2 train from the 10 for. Look, hang on, I can make this work.
Oh yeah, I did that backwards, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. That's right.
Do I just do all the money? I think I just do all the money. I don't know that it really matters because I'm eventually shifting this back over. Yeah. 100. Take money. 100. Spend money. 8 is done.
9.
Runs for its $40.
10.
10 is going to take $10. And it's gonna run for its oh no, it doesn't. It's gonna run for 60.
And
Okay.
then it buys a 3.
It buys a 3. Look at that. We're in greens, guys. Make sure you update your amounts.
All right, back to the stock round. What's up?
I think it's also gonna buy a 2 from the 8.
Got it. People still don't have money.
No, I'll wait to buy the 2 over.
I think I moved the 2 over here, so I have enough to get a 3.
People done shuffling trains?
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm
Okay.
done.
Xander's still doing it too.
Hi, good. I'm sorry. I
Okay.
was thinking that all through while we.
God, I think we still can't float, can we?
No.
Oh,
I think
done.
I'll just buy another share. Oh, I need to type in a value. There we go. Evelyn?
Fine. I'll buy a share 2. We'll just all, or maybe not. Maybe something silly happens here. Doubt it though.
Xander?
I guess I'll get another share of the CNO.
Yep, PR.
Lily?
Boink. Oops, not that one. The other one. Sorry.
This changes everything.
I'll pass.
I also pass.
Xander?
Pass.
Pat?
Fuck with everything and just start floating. Let's.
Let's go.
Does it actually even matter afterwards? Like,
We're really jockeying for priority, like in 2 SRs, you know?
yeah, I was gonna say. I'm just trying to think. Like, I think Xander's gonna be the last one to. Fuck it. I'm gonna buy one.
Lily?
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm also buying another one of mine.
Passing? Evelyn?
Yeah, I'll buy it.
I have to think.
For me, it matters the least because if I just pass, like eventually Guerric goes back to Guerric, but
That's what I mean. Like, for me, it's like I'm second last or last, so it's not a big deal.
Right.
Well,
I think Evelyn passing and now getting back in is the only thing that is annoying to my plans.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm kind of thinking about it. If I buy here, Guerric is going to take longer to float whenever he does, and then it ends up that I have priority anyways. I think I'd go ahead and buy another.
I continue to pass.
Me too.
We all pass now, yeah.
now it's all passing.
Okay, PD's on Xander. Nothing's floated, nothing rises up or anything. We have 2 ORs. The number 1 is up. It'll run.
The one thing I miss about playing this game, I don't get to hear privates pay.
The privates paying is just the slowest process you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's 5 rounds of nonsense. Yeah.
The 1 runs for 70 and takes its $10. And then it's gonna buy over a 2 from 2 for some amount of money, probably 100. Then the 2 is up. The 2 is gonna run for 50. No, I'm sorry, more than that. 60. Columbus is green now. Pays out. It'll buy a 3 train for 180. Did I take it to $10? No, I did not.
Can they lay the green?
No.
Oh, we are in green. We cannot lay green track.
Correctamundo. Only the majors can lay green and brown.
Stupid.
Like, I
major.
legit wish you could, because that'd be great.
Oh yeah.
What
Yeah,
is
I'm
the
just
3?
double checking. There's no reason I need to grab the chain back from 1. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's whatever. Keep going.
It's gonna run for not 600. We wish for 60. It takes $10. It buys a 3. And it buys the 2 over for 40.
Went on to the
You
4.
can keep running. Yeah.
I believe everything went up by $10. That was touching a green, right?
Yep.
Hey,
Oh, then I
so-
should have. All right, hang on.
We are in green. We just can't lay green.
Details.
So yeah, pay half, take 10. Can't afford one. Pay half, take 10. The 5 can afford one though.
Is 4 gonna miss out on a 3 train?
I'll just buy it over.
That's just gonna be real funny if it misses out on the 2s and the 3s.
It's going to.
Yeah.
But I'll
Lily
just buy it
gets-
over. I'm really not too
Lily
concerned.
almost certainly gets the last 3 in company 6.
Yeah. Which, speaking of, we are there. 6.
They're kind of annoying.
I mean, you miss a payout, so it's very annoying.
Yep. So we're just gonna go ahead and pay half, and we're not laying track yet. Are we? Nah. How much track is left? Yeah, we're gonna lay track.
Yeah, we are getting to a point where track control is a pretty important factor.
Oh, taking a trip to Troy?
Oh, actually,
Trip to Dit Town.
there's no sharps. So yes, I'm taking to Troy. Actually, I guess I could. No,
I mean,
'cause
there's gentles. You could just
I
go to
don't-
Columbus.
I don't trust there being 2 straights next time it gets to me.
That's fair.
We're gonna just take a little detour, okay?
Okay.
A little detour.
That's
All right.
so bad for no. Oh no.
4 and 9. Usually it at least gets 6. Oof. Y'all done with 6?
Done with 6, and then 7's just gonna pay out and get us $10.
8.
8's gonna lay that. 8's just laying all the track. It's doing silly things. We're gonna take this last of remaining gentles. Or is that? No, okay, yeah, it doesn't even matter. There's only one double dit left on the map and no one's laying that nonsense. So I will do that. We will run for, it's 40 now, so 50, 100 plus 70, so 170.
This is one of those games where I wish I could see the designer play it.
8 is then.
Because I get the sense that
Over. I can't buy anything. Never mind.
they
Continue.
had a meta
Aye.
that the rest of the world probably doesn't reflect.
9. Stupid 9. Does this even
I will
matter?
just say, if you're turning into this, when it does hit green,
Yeah.
it won't go in there.
Yeah, no, I'm. It's not going to green anytime soon either, which is obnoxious. So I don't know. These seem short. One of these.
Xander's never coming back.
We're on a.
I mean, you made him play 36. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. We invited Xander on. We made him play this game.
Oh no, it's 50 now, isn't it? Right? Yeah.
Their meta was to win.
And this is such a shitty company.
The game
cool.
just doesn't quite
Yep.
work, is the problem.
That's you can't do anything more than a 2 train, so it's done. All set.
It almost does. 10?
10 is not gonna lay track. It's gonna get its $10. Take that. Then it runs for 40, 70 plus
Actually, maybe I
70,
start.
90.
You know what? We're gonna move this. We're gonna
so
move this here.
160, I'm pretty sure. And do I train at this point? What's next? No. I think we get majors and all the 2s are gonna burn, so this is actually somewhat relevant. I think I will buy a 2 over for $20.
All done?
All done.
All right, we do it again. Starting with 1, it's going to run for 70. It's going to take $10. Going to be done. 2 is up. 2 is going to run for I think 14. Seems right. Pays out. Takes $10. And I think that's. Hold on, let me check if I'm going to float. I can buy 3 more, which gives me enough to float. So I need to think about how I want privates to be, or minors to be for my major.
Oh wait, so I'm sorry. You can use this as a. You could run a route between these two, but you'd only get $40.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna buy the 2 over. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. I see where your head's at. See, Joe, it matters.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks. See what I'm getting.
I'm just double checking where I need stuff. This is fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, I'm good. 2's done. 3's up.
And Buck.
The 3 runs for what's this? 80 plus 50, so 130.
I have a plan. It's
Question,
probably not
Guerric.
right. What's up?
Are the companies these miners allowed to withhold?
I don't think they are they?
I don't think they can.
No, they only pay half.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, just half pays.
Oh, and $10
Darn.
for it's not.
See,
Drop
that would
it.
introduce too much dynamic play into the early game.
We can't have strategic depth in this game.
Number 4.
Yeah, so that's actually too bad. I think I was like, I could burn all the 2s right now. I think I'm gonna be just shy otherwise.
Yeah.
The 4 still runs for I believe 60. Nothing's changed there, so it's gonna take its 10, run for 60, pay half. 5 takes its 10. I'm just gonna see before I decide to buy out. This I think I'm gonna be short. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I am gonna buy this over though, but I'm only gonna pay 1, I think. It's not gonna be able to buy a train for forever though, actually.
I mean, you could put the whole 210 over there and then, you know.
Yeah, I was trying to like get some of it into it. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Spend.
Because at least then, worst case scenario is you just buy it into your major and gain $175 in your major.
No, yeah, like I said, that's worst case, exactly. But I'm hoping I'll be the first one to be able to buy a 4. We'll see. Go. 5 is done.
6. Lily. Lily?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 not doing jack shit. I thought about it for a second, then I decided against it. And running 40. 130.
Oh, of course, there's not enough straights because I'm an idiot. Cool.
Having fun, Xander?
So good. It's all right. I can just get in the top frame of mind. We'll be fine. Everything's fine. Totally got this.
7's running for the same
What's gonna
amount
happen?
as before.
3 is going to have laid this track because that would have been the smart thing to do.
Can you get there on gentles?
Yes, we're going to
Hells
do it. Man.
yeah.
We're going to do it. So that is $5 less for it.
Yeah.
I apologize, everybody, for my retconning.
You're fine.
It's all good.
Time is a flat circle anyway.
Who needs straight track? Am I right? I should know this by now.
Lily, you're all done?
I'm gonna buy the 3 over for all my money.
See, that's what I was afraid of. All the 6 goes after me at least, but
Yeah.
And after the perma companies that are going to be running.
Yeah, majors are a thing.
That's more of my concern. My concern
the
is that
majors
both
goes last, I thought.
No,
Nope,
majors
they
go before minors.
first.
Oh.
Majors go first, and that is what I was really concerned about, of not having a company that has no trains and no money, or just not enough money.
Well, fuck. Okay.
So, yeah.
8.
Well, I at least do get to run these 2s one more time. There's only 2 of them, though. Let me think about the money. Hang on.
I would like a button that says 8 in the voice from Stanley Parable.
Run for 100? No.
Just like one of those
I run for
like Staples
120.
buttons.
Pay half, that's 60 plus 10 is 175 that I can shuttle over to 10.
Shuttle.
And then I can leave the 3 in it so I can still at least run
Train shuttling.
guaranteed to buy a 4 train. 175 plus.
Gotta shuttle your
Yeah,
trains.
I really wanted to put the 3 train in the 8 though. That makes me sad. Oh well. So yeah, we will. Fuck it though. Do I go ahead and lay track then? I think I do. Go ahead and lay here. I'll get $5. You know what? Let's go ahead and reserve that.
What a track lay.
Let's reserve that for later. We are going to run for 120, pay half, and then push all the money over into 10. 165.
All done?
Mm-hmm.
9. He's
Doing
doing it.
We're doing it, boys.
He's doing it.
Yo.
Look at that amazing track lay for $0.
I didn't realize we were playing top.
Yes. Never leaves me. All right, so 40 plus 50 is $90. Look at this huge run we just had.
I
job.
love how there are 2 players intentionally laying to off boards as if they matter.
I mean, this matters here, as Xander gets to run twice now.
Yeah, I guess I
Oh
use my
yeah,
second
that's
train.
true.
And if the CNO ever becomes a viable thing, I can do stuff with it. Maybe.
Wait, is it a legal target? Does it just?
It's a
run
legal
for zero?
target for $0.
That's beautiful.
It's $40 in my pocket.
This is that stupid rule that Joe is always like, it doesn't matter, and I'm like, but
Hey,
it's
look,
the
it
rule,
matters.
Joe.
I just made it. When you have the 9 and it's total garbage, it matters.
It matters.
Somehow it matters. That's amazing.
That's it. We did it. We ran for $45 or 90, which is 45.
Oh shit! Did I screw up my? Damn it! Does anyone care if I flip flop a 2 and a 3 here?
Sure.
No.
I was being dumb. I meant.
I have. How many things have I already gone back and forth on? Please. Fix the thing.
10 is up.
All right. 10 is.
What do you want to bet on,
going
Salameko?
to
What's there to bet on?
probably not lay track. There's no longer a straight to make the 6 connection. So I don't think it has any track lays. I guess I could go. There is a silly track lay.
I mean, this is
It's
probably
not good, but it's fun.
either Lily or Evelyn's game.
No.
But what's there to
play the
bet
game
on?
Legit. I'll get $10. No, what am I doing? No, we're not playing this. This is a silly game.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Nailed it. Where are the plus trains when you need them?
We run for
Tell me about it.
party. Pay half, buy a 4.
Twos are dead. That includes your inherent ones. I'm sad. I was hoping I'd be the one to do it. Okay, we're back to a stock round. I'll buy an Erie share.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, you're
Excuse
right. You're right. You're right. Because Evelyn ruined everything twice over now.
It wasn't my choice.
No, it was 100% your choice.
All you, Lily.
That's all right. I'll still be 1 share short. It'll be great.
Yeah, I think you are.
All right, now I buy a share.
I buy a share.
Yeah, I think Xander passes, right?
I can buy another one.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can buy one
yeah,
more.
you may as well
So
buy one more.
Yeah.
God damn it, every time. No,
You guys and all your
don't
fancy
you dare.
companies. Just
I'm
doing
putting this
stuff.
up here because I don't like it.
Pat, did you double pay earlier?
Did I?
Oh no, you were 1 action ahead of me. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm also poor as fuck.
God,
Are you really though?
Yes. I have $3. Oh, I have a share more than you. Yeah, that's fair.
Lily, are you doing anything?
No, we're both
I'm
fucked.
debating
We're
it.
screwed.
All right,
agree.
I bought my
both
Erie to
fucked.
float me, but it's still on you.
I think
I was 2 shares ahead of you guys, so don't assume unless you stopped.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's on you. I'm just.
Doesn't Evelyn go because she still has money?
I was following things linearly up until Evelyn just went. Then Xander didn't get a turn. Pat was already
floated.
floated.
I floated.
and then Guerric floated was the last thing. So
Oh,
it's
so you.
technically
Oh, so it is already back around to Evelyn. Okay, I
Yeah,
thought it
yeah.
was.
back to me.
I thought you hadn't done anything, Lily.
Yep, I floated.
I'm
Just because I'm not talking doesn't
debating.
mean I'm not doing anything.
That is
I think-
contrary to what has been established in the past.
Shush!
I think what's awkward here is like if I sit on my money, that's potentially up to 3 shares that I'm not getting value off of.
Doesn't it just feel like we just call it for Evelyn at this point, though? Like, am I wrong?
Evelyn or
Insane.
Lily, yeah.
I think I'm gonna. I'll buy a CNO, not a CNO, B&O share. 467. We'll see what else happens.
Whoever yawned has the right idea.
I'm sorry, that was me. It's early here.
Lily, it's on you. The rest of us can't
Okay.
do anything.
Yep. I'm debating being nice.
But yeah, this is probably callable.
Do miners need railroads or trains? Excuse me?
Great question. They do not, so they don't get forced by. I should have taught that, but I didn't.
It's not that tough to. It would make sense if that was the case.
I'm gonna be nice. Xander, you're floated.
No! Don't do that!
Wait, why are you taking a share?
No,
What are you
nothing
doing?
but regret. Sorry, shares, charter, same thing. Nothing but regret for you. Oh God.
What? How? What is wrong with all of you?
Okay.
I did it
Just
too.
put it
That's why I
down.
left mine up here.
Somebody want to move it for me? Thank you. That's so nice.
All right. I assume it just gets back to me again.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think Lily.
Lily?
buys
Nope,
one
I
if
give up. I give up.
Did we scoot the PRR over?
What is?
Why? What the
I give
heck?
up. I give up. Just put it back up here.
Here, there's room.
It's not the room that's the problem.
You got it. You did it. You did it.
Lock it! Lock it! There's locked.
Gosh, You know what? It's an 8 cert limit, right?
Yeah.
I'll just go to my cert limit.
Yeah, we can call this.
Yeah, no, it's over.
That's fine.
I mean, we can.
Like,
we don't.
Lily
We
is,
don't
I
have
think,
to
one below
actually.
cert limit. Evelyn's already cert limit. Like, it's
Yeah.
over.
I'm one below cert limit, and I still can afford the 4 and 3 like Evelyn has. So, but we can call it.
Do people want to play it out anymore, or should we just call it an hour and a half into the stream on the 4 trains?
I'm not-
I
You guys
don't
did say we
believe
weren't
it's,
gonna get
I
Major
don't
hasn't
believe
even
it's
run.
decided between me and Evelyn. I'm gonna pretend like I have a chance.
I think the
But-
fact that Evelyn's going to be a share above you and already has the
Never
train, so she gets to
Yeah.
run with it, means that she's just ahead of you.
That's fair, but I can catch up.
I don't think this game has catch-ups.
Look at those beautiful routes that the B&O has built already.
So many beautiful routes. Don't you insult my B&O.
I would never.
I am not opposed to calling it, but if Lily wants to play, I will.
No,
play.
no, it's okay. I don't actually care that much.
Like, I feel silly calling it so soon, but I think it's legitimately callable.
It's,
So, like,
it's 100%.
To be
over.
fair, we still have
I'm
to go
dead.
feed Joey's cats, so I'm
That's
gonna
true.
pretend that's
no,
the reason
you
we're
weren't supposed
calling
to
it.
mention that within earshot of Joey.
I
We're
don't know.
responsible
Is
people.
the stream on still?
Not yes, that's
Yes.
still on, and I want to
No,
establish
he's muted. No, it was muted. You're fine. He
we're
didn't hear
fine. We're fine.
it. He didn't hear it. It's fine.
We do not feed Joey's cats at 2 a.m.
That's true. We don't normally do that. You're right.
I need to go take a
He's done
Titus
it
there,
before.
I'll be
It's
right
okay.
back.
The amount of times that we're playing games and he's about to go back, he's like, oh shit.
Cats.
All right, I guess I'll just call it because we're all in goofball mode anyway. Way to go, Evelyn. She killed it. I guess we didn't bid the 10 up enough. I guess.
I went to
So many mistakes.
160.
I don't
So
think the
many
10 was
mistakes
the
made.
problem so much as the 8 was the problem.
We also all just laid into
It
the
was
10.
first. We didn't.
Like,
Well, also that, like, I didn't. I can plead that 5th, but the rest of y'all,
yeah.
I'm blaming the
But
rest of
where-
y'all for that.
I guess, what are the other ways you can do it with the ones?
It's
It's very difficult, but you literally
Right,
just
it's-
built around the 10.
it's an Amabel Holland train game, basically. You
You
either
die so that, yeah.
you either kill yourself by running for less in order to hurt the leader, or you just feed the leader and they win.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't realize it until just now, but that's exactly what this game is.
I think you nailed it.
This is Amabel Holland's 1846.
36.
No, I'm saying it's like 1846
gotcha.
in the way that it's just a feedback loop of economic growth, but
Yep.
with Amabel Holland flavor. Okay.
Oh,
Eddie
okay,
Robbins
okay.
was
For a
Amabel
second-
Holland all along.
For a second, I thought that you meant that Amabel made 46, and I was like, what's
No.
happening? My brain is exploding. And I was like, oh, okay.
No,
Never
you're-
mind. That's
oh,
not what you were
The
saying.
words I were saying are barely English. Let's be real here. Like, it is layers of meaning that are so dense and incomprehensible to anybody not deeply entrenched into train games.
Words and stuff. Oh, hard to follow. I don't like it.
Man, I feel like I've just missed a really interesting conversation.
I don't know that it's that interesting. I said that this game is basically Amabel Holland's version of 1846. Like, if you mashed up her version of train games with 1846, you get this game.
And then I got confused because I didn't understand what he was saying.
Because
and
it's not
then-
English.
Amabel Holland for Tom Lehman. So, very similar people.
I so wish this game weren't so brittle because I love it.
I know it.
But it's
Mechanics are
so-
fun.
Yeah, it's so brittle. It's such a silly fun game, but like you've got to come in accepting it's gonna be silly and it's probably gonna break and you're probably gonna call it an hour and a half into the game.
It just doesn't quite work.
But I don't know. It's the
I
like
feel like the-
conversion of the minors into the majors, and like, can you keep a minor going? And like,
It's
there's
actually
a lot of
interesting.
interesting brain space there.
I feel like the most interesting game of this I've played was 3-player.
Oh. I could see that.
This has been my experience every time I've played it.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean
That's-
this happens
that's
every time we play. Someone just wins like because of things that happen in the auction in the
the
first.
auction determines the game.
Pretty much.
Like,
Yeah.
that's just what happens.
You
Well,
can
and like, there's just so much value in the 7, 8, and 10. Like, they are just probably. I mean, 8 is not as good as the 7 and the 10, but the fact that they get the early 2s and can run them.
right.
I mean, 6 isn't bad either, but it's not as good as I remembered it being.
No, 6's best asset is that it exists near 7. So 7 gets to take advantage of the 6 and doesn't have to do anything about it.
I was really hoping like I wasn't gonna get 7 actually, so I can completely ignore 7 and go in like a wildly different direction because I still remember the one game I ignored 10 and combined it 2 to 4 to 5, and I'm not sure why I did that, but it was awesome.
Right, and that's the sort of thing that you probably need to do for the game to function at all, but it's like in Amabel Holland's train games where by doing that you are hurting yourself to hurt the leader. And
I mean, I could have maybe done that with 4 and like gone to like the other town here for like my first run. And then
But
worked
like
up to
one
7 or
would have
something, but,
need
like,
to have done it too, and like that's the
Yeah.
hard part is like everybody else has to play that game of don't feed 10.
right. Because what does 1 do? Does it lay to the dit? Does it go sharp dit and run for 40?
No, clearly it goes sharp, gentle, and then 9 lays the straight. And then
Then
these two are just
one doesn't
connected.
run then.
Right,
Yeah.
1 doesn't get to run, which sucks.
That's the thing is like in the world where you ignore 10, typically
I mean,
some companies just don't run that first round, which kind of sucks.
Could you
but at the same
not,
time,
like,
it's interesting.
in all seriousness, could you not benefit 9 and 1 by like gentle into a gentle into straight gentle, and then 9 both get to
Yeah, but-
run, and then 1 and 9 can both continue building this way?
That's actually kind of an interesting idea.
Wait, repeat everything you just said.
It's basically what the thing. It was just running the 1 to the 9.
I know this
and
is a
then both
double,
work with each
but
other.
yeah,
I don't
that.
hate
Oops.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't
Yeah.
hate it. I don't hate it.
You
I
do
mean,
that, and then they can both build out this way.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
think
little-
the
a little
issue
ugly, but-
issue with this one for me is like why would you have one's run be like a 40 versus just the 60
deny
of
10.
going to the 10? But yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Right.
Yeah, I
If,
mean,
if we're playing the deny 10 game, you do something like that, right?
Yeah,
I mean, if you can
absolutely.
get I think if you can get the person playing the 4 on board, and I don't think the 4 is disincentivized from doing that because 4 is never getting a one of the extra 2 trains anyway, so they're not rushing for that.
Nope.
I mean, this isn't also.
I mean, here's the thing though, is if people start doing suboptimal things like this, it completely shifts who gets the 2 trains.
Yes.
Mhm.
And suddenly maybe the 4 does get a 2 train. You know?
I don't know because the 1 here can still get a 2 train because 1, 2, and 3. If you follow the typical dynamic of the game, 1, 2, and 3 do still run enough to get one on the third OR. And actually, if you can lock 10, if you can force 10 to lay track, then the 4 does get a 2. That actually does seem optimal.
See, that actually feels like it might be. Yeah, maybe my mistake was doing this, and had I run, you know what I mean, like, and everybody else done something else. I guess it's not the right tile, but also that makes 4 steal 2 of the cities, which is kind of hilarious.
Yes, and there's only 2 cities.
There's 4. There's 3.
There's 3.
I took one at the beginning. That's why
Alright,
it's 4.
there's-
Oh, sorry. There's 4.
There's
There's
four. There's
4
four.
cities. You're right.
So the 2
Sorry.
takes 1. I think it says the 2 and the 4 both take 1, so there's only 2 cities.
Right.
Sorry.
I mean, I think the problem though is like we're literally having to workshop as a group how to make the game work so that one position is worse. Like
I think it's not that one
just-
position is worse, is that one position isn't the best.
Well, that's the thing is then it becomes a ripple effect because okay, now you've made the 10 not the clear best position. So what do you do about the 7? Because now the 7 is a great position and you have to cascade that down until it's a game, which maybe it is if you do it right and you do it enough.
Yeah.
I guess
This
if
is a
all,
really
if all of the miners aren't
If
working
the one-
together and they're all doing this weird thing of just running shittily to deny each other instead of all trying to work together to run good, maybe.
If the 1 does this, what does the 6 has no other option than to go to 7.
6 could actually lay a sharp straight.
Yeah.
Get to pick up the 3rd city.
Or you could do that. If 4 is laying like that, you actually could also just lay into 4.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah.
That
Go-
also, but like
go that
taking that
direction.
city like that also means that 10 almost needs to do a straight into this city just to have a decent 3 train run if they ever get there.
Oh god.
This is hilarious. I love it.
And that also would like block this off because if they have to lay this straight, they can't get to here at all.
But I definitely think with this game, you kind of have to play it like you're not going to play it the most optimally because if you optimize it, then the same PC wins every time.
I would
Yeah.
actually be tempted to try this with like that gentleman's agreement of we're not going to run all these companies trying to get the best runs and see what happens, how different it feels.
You have to
Well,
play
I
it
mean,
like
the thing is long as like if enough people play it like that, it's gonna work.
I think you just have to try and play it like what the async TI4 community calls hell mode. Just like go into it to be as mean and spiteful as possible.
Yeah.
I kind of want to try that one time because I feel like that would actually make this game fun to play. Because not that it's a bad game, it's just I've never had fun playing this because this has been my experience every single time I play it, where I just lose the auction so bad and I don't even realize I have till the game's like, oh, it's over. Okay. Like I legitimately
This is-
came out of that auction going like, I think I got a shot. I didn't know the 4 and the 5 don't get 2 trains till I didn't get 2 trains.
Wow.
Yeah.
We warned you the 5 was the worst company.
5
Yeah,
is
but I got it for
trash.
50 and I got to mess around with everything else. I wasn't too upset.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
But I didn't know the
think
4
this
didn't get a 2 train. I was like planning on getting that 2. I'm like, this is great. Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's fine. I'll get a 3 train. Oh.
Yeah. This is the 118XX title where I feel like I definitively have a good handle on it. I feel like I probably have.
Well,
the
let's
best
mess
brain
with you and
power.
just make it so you don't know what's gonna happen next.
All right.
Join me
Maybe
in not knowing anything.
maybe we'll try coming back to this a couple times and give it another old college try.
I think that.
I'm not against it. I said I don't hate it. I just haven't fully enjoyed it.
You just
I don't hate it, but I don't like it.
Yeah, you just really
Yeah.
have to approach it with a different mindset, which we've said before that we would do, and then
We did once. It was really fun that one time
Well,
we
let's
did.
let's do it next week then. Let's
yeah,
make
we can plan
we'll
for
do
that.
it next week.
Anyway, I should really shut down the stream. We're just sitting here throwing pieces around, talking about hypothetical game states. I'm sure
Let me
this
flip
is.
the table real quick.
Unlock the map.
Thanks for playing, everyone. This is a very
Unlock
weird
the table.
stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for
Like,
watching,
comment.
everyone. We'll have more 36 next week, I guess. We just committed to
I don't
that.
have permission.
Good.
Yes.
Ah. There it
It
goes.
falls into oblivion.
I like how the tiles all stayed together like our track falling
Yeah,
into
right.
oblivion.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll catch you next week. If you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It really helps the channel out. Thank you. Have a great night.